You will hate the showcase for one match in particular. Why will I hate the showcase for a match in particular? You can spoil it for me, honestly. Like, I don't care. Oh yeah, definitely don't forget to subscribe. The Bloodline Civil War games match. Oh yeah, I heard you talk about that on the Discord. What's so bad about it? Like, why is it such a bad match? Ooh, we got 500 points. Is that on Anthony? It is 500 points on Anthony. No one's believing in the human Cheeto. I'm actually interested as to what Speedy roster is going to make his character look like in 2K25, because the human Cheeto's become so iconic. Like, he should just 100% full send into that storyline. Because it's freaking funny. Gotta hit a super finisher with Sami Zayn or Roman Reigns, deal an ungodly amount of damage, and make every member of the opposing team bleed, which is super difficult when everybody is going for pins. Dog, that sounds extremely difficult. What the frick? Speaking of bleeding, the human Cheeto has begun to bleed. It was extremely frustrating, dude. I probably wouldn't even finish that match. I'm not gonna lie. Also, did they update the announcers table for 2K25? Like, is it still Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and Brian Saxton? Because we should be able to choose the announcers, and Pat McAfee should be in there. Wade Barrett should be in there. Brian should not be in there. I never understood that for this game, why it was those three in this, but we should be able to choose our announcers just like we can choose the ring announcer. Oh, they did update it, JMO? Good, good, good. Took me so many tries and I had to spam... Hold up. I had to spam head attacks over and over just to do it and bring weapons in. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. I love Byron. McAfee's in a DLC, but not an announcer. It's still the same three? Dude, that's so dumb. Like, nothing against Brian Saxton. I don't even care if I'm saying this name wrong. Like, nothing against the dude. But, like, he should not be... He hasn't been on the announce table at all in 24. Like, the year of 2024. They barely even used him in 2023. Like, it was like the latter half they stopped using him in. And Pat McAfee and Wade Barrett have been on the announce table a lot more. Heck, they were running the other show. Or at least Wade was. So them not being on the announce table is so dumb. Also, you don't need 3 people on the announce table. Like, that just shows that 2K literally doesn't care. They don't want to update this stuff. They're just trying to make money. So retarded. Well, base roster this game. McAfee's he's in a DLC, but not an announcer. Gotcha. I think I read that already. All right, Awesome Anthony's going for it. At whatever he went, Speedy roster dodged it. The human Cheeto evolved into his next form. Ooh, those are big kicks there from Speedy. All right, Awesome Anthony with a nice counter. Unfortunately for him, Speedy comes in with a counter of his own into an inverted DDT. He's going for a Torpedo Moscow. The Flying Afro. Oh, I like that. The Flying Afro. Went from Cheeto Man to Mad Max. That's so true. The Mad Cheeto. Nice reference there. The only Mad Max movie I've ever seen was Fury Road. It was Fury Road with Tom Hardy. Like, I hadn't seen any of the OGs, and I didn't watch Furiosa either. But Fury Road was alright. Like, I think that movie was alright. It wasn't bad, but people overhyped the crap out of it. Like, it's not as good as people said it was. Oh my gosh, he tried to go for the Afro kick and did not connect it. Speedy with a counter. Throwing Anthony into the ropes this time. Goes for a Super Cheeto punch. Going for the pin here. 1, 2, and a kick out from Anthony. All right, Speedy from the middle rope hits a beautiful moonsault. Now Anthony back on his feet. Ooh, Cheeto going for the Cheeto KO. Anthony with the dodge comes in with his own move. I don't know what that leg drop move is called. I'm sure Rehydrate will let me know though. All right, Anthony back in control in this match. Oh my gosh, the Cheeto KO! The cheat KO! Going for the pin here. 1, 2, and that's 3. Speedy roster hitting a Cheeto KO. Or Cheeto cutter, whatever. And wins his final match of season 3. Or maybe 4 now. I don't know how many Manias you're in, dude. Ooh, nice dodge from Maycool. Oh my glob. Sorry about that, guys. I don't mean to be so freaking boring. All right, Maycool in control here. Inverted DDT coming in from Maycool. Sam. I kind of like this. I kind of like this color scheme and attire from Sam. This is his second attire. I think it's like his PLE one. But honestly, I like this a lot better than his main one. It's like it stands out more, and the color scheme just fits so well. You know what I mean? I dig it. I dig this. I'm at every efed Mania every time. That's how active I am. Hey, that's dope, dude. That's freaking dope. I wish more people were like that. I wish I was like that. I'm sleeping most of the time these days. That or I'm just editing. Like I've been editing like a mother trucker, as I mentioned earlier with like the WLO VODs too. You know what I also thought? Why can't we adjust the refs' outfits? Wouldn't it make sense to be able to adjust the refs' outfits? Or at least like the logos on them, or remove the logos, you know? At least in universe mode, like that'd be fine. But whatever. 2K doesn't care. They don't care about us creative minds. All right, Sam Snyder in control here. Throws Maycool into the ring post. There we go. One last Mania thing. Gwen's jealous because at Max Mania, I picked up Joe Hendry. We could have real people in cause there. 2 of each gender, and you can earn more. And now I have Joe Hendry as a character over there. I want so bad. That's actually freaking funny. How does that even work? Like that you're Joe Hendry? Like how does that work? Picking up like real characters or real wrestlers. All right, Sam throwing May inside of the ring. Still in control here. Tries to go to the ropes. Maycool able to catch him in time. Dude, it looked like Sam was going full like sprint 4-yard dash into those ropes for a second. Well, nice dodge from Sam there. Once again in control. Goes for a nice ripcord lariat. And Sam looking to finish this with the double knees. Is he going to be able to go for the pin here? He does indeed. Is it enough? 1, 2, and a kick out from Maycool. You pick off the spreadsheet from who's available. Oh, snap. Big leg drop coming in from Sam here. Oh, but he's going to have to drag May away from the ropes. Is it going to be enough, though? I think May's going to have time to recover, hit the 2 count, and Maycool with a kick before 3. Yeah, you pick off the spreadsheet from who's available. Joe Hendry had just been dropped by someone else. I have Shinsuke, Naomi, Joe Hendry, Arthur Blackwell, Catherine Fernandez, and Walter Brooks. Jeez, man. Are those like characters you're all like promoing for and everything? Because that's a lot, dude. All right, Sam. He's going to do a nice something. Misses as he hits the Tree of Woe, giving May the perfect opportunity to get the upper hand here. I earned Joe Hendry with 58 points, and Walter was a freebie since he won the title, and I do a lot there. Hot mother dogs, dude. I could barely keep track with doing the cause that I did do when I was active in other efeds, which was like 4. I don't know how you could do multiple in each fed. That's nuts, dude. I mean, it's cool that you got Joe Hendry, though. It's freaking awesome. Man, you're built different. I'll say that much. Co-manage the spreadsheets, book shows, mod, etc. Oh, okay. So you're like an executive over there. That makes sense. All right, Sam still in control of the match. Maycool not looking too good here, as Sam goes for the longest combination in WWE.
Hammerlock applied, and this superstar is just imposing their will on their opponent. Here's a cover.
All right, Sam's going for the pin here. Hits the 1, 2, and Maycool barely able to get that shoulder up before the 3. Honestly, if I was me, I'd probably have just let that count go to 3. Okay, Sam from the middle rope hits a nasty kick. He's not done just yet. I thought he was going to go for the pin, but he's not done. Getting a little over himself, maybe, because Maycool comes in with a nice inverted DDT as a counter. Maycool now in charge here. Oh, gosh, watch out. Sam! Oh, my gosh. Canadian Destroyer Sam with a no-sell, actually. Maycool hits a kick of deceit. I don't know what that's called. I just randomly said words. 1, 2. Dog, if Sam would have lost just then, I will not lie. That would have been freaking nuts. All right, Maycool's getting the turnbuckle padding off of the turnbuckle. Sam on the outside of the ring does roll inside. Oh, nice clothesline. He's going for a comeback here. He's getting fired up. Maycool tries to go for a kick. Sam sweeping the leg. Yeah, Zeus, I'm important there. Why you say that as if you're not important? You are important. You're an important person. Maycool is somehow surviving. I also do commentary regularly. You know, I strive to do anything I can everywhere. That's true, and I respect that. You know, that's admirable. By the way, am I still commentating OlympiMania with you? You definitely can. I wanted to get Dustin in on OlympiMania commentary as well. Have all 3 of us do it like we did at Elysium. You guys got to convince him, though. Or maybe I just need to remind him. Maybe he forgot. Because I mentioned it to him, and he said he'll think about it. But I think the 3 of us are Pandora's box. Thank you. I thought it was Elysium, but that's the screw job. No, but we gotta if we can get Dustin in there, dog. That'd be lit. Oh snap! Sam over the top rope and missing his target. It was Rude Awakening. Was it Rude Awakening? When was Rude Awakening? Hold on, let me check the PLE match cards. You know what? It might have been Rude Awakening, because I think Pandora's Box, it was gonna happen, but we had a last minute change. And so yeah, I think it was Rude Awakening that we did the I think it was Rude Awakening, yeah. Yeah, I don't think it was. Well, I mean, I don't know. We'll have to. It wasn't Pandora's Box though, because I just edited the VOD and I don't recall hearing. Let me just pull it up. Actually, hold up. Let me pull up the VOD. Where's my cursor? Sorry about the lack of commentating. Yeah, because that's when I turned on Jelani. Gwen, you've been forcibly hired as Midwest commentary replacement. I'm sorry, what? When did this happen?
Denied with an elbow. Oh man, that'll bend your arm.
All right. It was not Pandora's Box. I just checked. It was not Pandora's Box. Also, I didn't realize how many times we had to restart the ladder matches in Pandora's Box. Because holy crap, did we have to restart them. We restarted the women's triple threat. We restarted the women's ladder match. Oh my goodness sakes. I don't even remember like editing most of that. I think I was like in, you know how like you're in the zone and you're like on autopilot? I think I was autopilot editing that. So we'll see how it turns out. All right. Who's bleeding? Is Sam bleeding or is Maycool bleeding? Do we know? I think it's Maycool. Maycool's the one bleeding right now. Sam able to get the counter or the yeah. Maycool's head bouncing off of the turnbuckle here. And comes in with a reversal, putting Sam into the corner. And now Maycool in control. This is actually like a pretty good match, unexpectedly. Maycool's bleeding through the furry suit. Yeah, he is. Oh, big lower clothesline there. Look at all these puddles of Maycool blood. I think Maycool's trying to go for a finisher, but isn't able to get it. Now he is. Now he's going for it. He's going for the bunny hop. Yep. And he just busted Sam's head open, going for the pin. And that's it. Sam just lost to Maycool in his final match. The Elimination Chamber winner versus a former champion himself. Dabz versus Little Country. Let's see who's going to get the dub on this match here. All right, Little Country. Nice. What does that tattoo say on your freaking tricep there? Oh, nice counter coming in from Dabz there. All right, Dabz in. Oh my gosh, Dabz with the strength to lift up Little Country and drop him like he's nothing. All right, Dabz going for it. Going for a big Kinshasa. Going for a pin here, too. One and a kick out. All right, bouncing off the ropes. Little Country with a... Okay, so you can dodge those moves. It's like 2K never wants to dodge those moves. I think that's the only time it has ever done that. It's my shoulder. I actually have that. It's my daughter's name. Oh, really? Oh, that's freaking cool, man. Respect, respect. I never even noticed the tat on your cause. I was like, what is that? What am I looking at? Nice running knee from Dabz there. And a counter into a cutter. Dude, the counters and reversals coming in from these guys. Freaking nuts already. Okay, I think they just ran into each other here. Little Country missing his move. So does... That literally makes no sense. Dabz should not have been able to connect on that. He wasn't even touching him. I don't know how that even worked. 2K being 2K already. It's the only one I have. Did you get it when like she was born or something? All right, Dabz rolls outside the way. Little Country jumping over the top rope. All right, Dabz thrown right into the ring here. And Little Country going to meet him a little while after. Nice, man, nice. Bro, what? Oh my gosh. Oh, Little Country getting out of whatever move Dabz was going for. Hits him with a big T-bone as well. This is a pretty good match, guys. What the frick is this? Oh, that looked painful. That looked painful, man. Another corkscrew drop kick coming in from Dabz. Little Country. Oh, no way. Little Country goes for a drop kick, and as he fails, Dabz hits him perfectly with his moonsault. This is ridiculous. It's like Dabz is predicting everything. Little Country, though, comes in with some nice counters, but so does Dabz as he goes for a twist of fate. Going for the pin here. 1, 2, and a kick out from Little Country. Holy heavens. All right, Little Country in a little bit of trouble here. All right, Little Country getting out of it. Getting out of the grasp of Dabz here, has him in hand. Dabz, dude, Dabz with these counters, goodness sakes. And there we go, Little Country with a counter of his own. All right, Little Country. Is he stealing Dabz's finisher? He's stealing Dabz's submission, and it doesn't last long as Dabz gets out of it very quickly. All right, nice grapple coming in from Dabz here. Puts Little Country onto the ropes. Looks like Dabz is going to clothesline him over. Oh, he's going to go for a suicide dive as well. Hopefully Little Country can dodge this. Unlikely, though. Oh, my gosh. Dabz is being a true high flyer in every sense of the word or of the meaning right now. Little Country in a little bit of trouble once more. A moonsault, this time from the top rope. And Dabz going for the pin. Is it enough, though? 1, 2, and Little Country with a kick out. I wonder how Dabz felt seeing Knight and Rehydrate last week. Probably not happy. Probably not too happy. Big kick from Dabz. I'm not gonna lie, I was really hoping you and Knight won in that tag match last week, because it was looking good for a little bit. I was rooting for you guys. Oh, Dabz from the top rope and misses. Yeah, you guys did a fantastic job, honestly. And honestly, like, I think if we do a season 4, like, you guys would be a great tag team in and of itself, because that was great. Like, Dabz, and imagine we do another Chex Mix tournament, but we have 2 pumpkin patch tag teams. That would be nuts. Dabz and Great Pumpkin, Rehydrate and Supreme Knight. Not gonna happen. What do you mean not gonna happen? Ooh, nice drop kick coming in from Little Country. Why are you gonna shut them down, Carnage? You gonna shut them down before anything happens? Dog, look at Little... Dude, if someone was tossing me around like that, I'd retire. Also, yeah, I'll indeed, Gwen. I'll indeed. Ooh, nice counter coming in from Dabz here. Did he just punch him in the face? Oh my gosh, nice kick combo here. And another one right to the face. Little Country might be out. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out from Little Country. No way. Dog, that was... Oh, that was like right there. Can't shut down a guy who doesn't know what he's doing. And it's true. This is a fair point. Little Country with the reversal, though. Oh, them beating us in that match that day? I don't know, man. I was rooting for him. It was looking good for a good while. But you and Tony were a really good tag team. Like, it was a tough fight no matter what. Oh gosh, Dabz going for another suicide. Or no, over the corkscrew, actually. All right, Little Country with a nice kick up. Dabz with the right hook. Little Country is like, he's doing his best to counter and reverse and get out of these situations. But Dabz is just 1 step faster. He's able to get the upper hand here. And now he's putting him in a submission hold outside of the ring. Dude, he let him go. No tap out. But it wouldn't have mattered because he's outside of the ring. Danielle didn't know what she was doing. Chow TV, I shut her down. Oh my gosh, Gwen, really? Doing that again? Dabz get in the ring. Dabz get in the freaking ring. Dude, oh my gosh. The fact that he wasn't moving was so... Oh, the counter from Little Country. 2K's really pissing me off today, guys. I hope it doesn't piss me off tomorrow. What the frick is this? Oh my gosh. Well, that was a cool move. Now, you can easily look good in a tag match. Doesn't mean you're going to win. I mean, you're not wrong there. You can look good in a tag match. It does not guarantee a win. But like I said, it was looking like it for a little bit. Who knows? Maybe in the future, if it ever happens again, it does. You know, never know. Ooh, big right hook. Awful funny for someone who initiated that whole feud because they wouldn't shut up about Danielle. Look back at the promos. Oh my gosh, little country with a corkscrew over the top rope. Oh my gosh. These guys are... I know little country has a Mania match tomorrow, but geez Louise, it's like he's putting one on now. I've looked really good before and lost to a low blow. In a tag match? Or you just mean in like in a match in general? Bro, go in the ring. Please put him in the ring. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was so scary for a moment. Oh, drop kick does not connect. Dabz able to get the punches though. Little Country's just eating these though. In a tag match? Which one was it? Because I don't remember. Gwen's still mad I didn't cash in on Arena. Hey, your cash in was dope though. Your cash in was dope. And I think that's it for Little Country here. Yep. That is it for Little Country. Unfortunate for him. It's good for storyline. Guess not. Dang, Riley coming in here strong. Okay. Let's see. Violet doing a pretty good job against Skye here, as we've previously mentioned. They have fought before. Violet did come out on top, so we'll see if Skye has learned any new moves here.
Look at these vicious stomps in the corner. Ooh, just relentless. Just never had a chance to block any.
Jeez Louise. I know we were talking about the Mania match card tomorrow, but what matches are you guys really excited to see? Like, what are like your top 2 or 3 matches you're really looking forward to tomorrow? Ooh, nice kick from Skye here. Also, remember, guys, the poster for OlympiMania II is available in the merch store, as well as the OlympiMania II shirt that is available in the merch store. So if you guys haven't, feel free to check it out, as well as Carnage's own merch. We have a WLO original Carnage logo in the merch store, so definitely want to check that out. Reapers and the triple threat women's match, those are gonna be good for sure. Cole versus Dustin and 3 Stages of Hades. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Cole versus Dustin match. That's gonna be good too. That's gonna be real good. 3 Stages of Hades is always super interesting anyways. I say that, but we've only had it once.
Waiting for their fallen opponent and a step-up senton.
Dude, it would have been great if we would have started season 3 with 3 Stages of Hades and then ending it with 3 Stages of Hades. Would have been a full circle, man. A beautiful full circle. But I think we only did it. It was like our second PLE. It was that Fight for Freedom is what it was. Let me check. Yeah, Fight for Freedom. It was our second PLE. Well, was it interesting that one time? Because if so, then it was... I mean, the concept itself is extremely interesting. I don't know if you guys know... I know we've mentioned it a few times, but I don't know if you guys know what 3 Stages of Hades really is. But the concept itself is really interesting. And it was definitely good matches, too. So it's not like it was one-sided. Like, each of the like, it was a main event for a reason. Like, it main evented that PLE. All right, Violet with a nice moonsault from the top rope there, going for the pin. 1, 2, not even a 2. Skye kicks out at 1. Nice dodge coming in from Skye here. Skye going for a spike, it looked like, but Violet with a counter, throwing Skye over the top rope, and then giving her a nice stunner onto said rope as well. Yes, Skye's not looking the greatest. Oh, the disrespect from Violet. Alright, guys, you need to get inside the ring. Y'all really need to get inside the ring here. Speaking of main events, it took me so long to get Daniela PLE main event. Where Rehydrate gets it on the second try. Seems fishy. To be fair, like, I would book more women's matches if we had more women cause. Like, that's just how it is. And honestly, with a lot of the women's, like PLE matches or even storylines, none of them were really main event worthy, you know? And I know you guys are just joshing. Oh, Violet just knocked Skye the frick out, dude. But yeah, none of them were, like, truly main event worthy either. So that's the worst part. Like, some of them were interesting, but there wasn't enough to make it like, that's it. That is the show. But the Undisputed, like, the title merger, definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Oh my gosh, Violet is just going ham here. And from the top rope, but Skye with the dodge. I believe in triple threats in WLO, I'm 1-1. My PLE debut was a triple threat. Are you 1-1? I thought you were 2-0. Oh shoot, if you're 1-1, then never mind. I take back all the stuff I was saying about you. Still proud of what Gwen and I did to deserve that main event. You guys definitely deserved it. Like, there's no question you guys deserve that main event spot. The feud was fantastic. So many good promos. Even the War Games, like, you guys definitely did such a good job with that as well. Did Skye just steal Violet's move? Here she goes with the pin. And Violet with a kick out. I think I just get lucky as champion. You really do, because you always win when it's time to defend your titles, but whenever it's a non-title defense, that's when you start losing. Like, you win when it matters the most, but a lot of times, like, it's luck, pure luck. Like, what was it? Pandora's Box. It was a ladder match. So all you had to do was climb up the ladder while Jelani and Rose were just throwing hands right as you were just uncontestedly grabbing your belt back twice in a row, which was crazy. Rena would love this call, I know, called Joey Jet. He does the same thing, never wins unless it's a title match. I mean, you know, if a win is a win, you know, as long as you keep that title, that's what matters, right? Dang, Skye with a kick out is nuts. He's actually in the lounge with Rena. Oh, really? Oh, nice. They could interact. Ooh. Especially 2K25 with intergender matches. Speaking of, I wonder how... Dang, Violet just knocked Skye the frick out. I'm pretty sure that's it for Skye. Night-night. Oh, never mind. Skye with a kick out. Skye has life. He's a real wrestler too. Made it into the PWI top 500 everything. Lounge knew him personally, which is why he's in the Fed. Oh snap, really? That's freaking dope, dude. That's actually really cool. Imagine knowing celebrities. I only know Bucks County Batman. That's the only celebrity I know. And even then, I don't know him like that. I interviewed him for the podcast, but that was it. All right, small package driver going for the pin as well. Hits the 2 count, and that's it. Violet hits a small package driver for the win and defeats Skye once more. Oh my gosh, what is Eden doing here? Oh, it's a kendo stick. Oh my god. Oh, it's a kendo stick. Eden coming in with the disrespect. Unbelievable. Well, Eden and Violet will be facing each other at Mania tomorrow. And, oh, that's freaking cool, dude. Did you get like high fives or something? Some autographs? All right, Dustin in control here. AJ not exactly looking too good. Tommy invisible. Tommy Invincible. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I'm assuming that's a wrestler. Jeez, what a super kick. And we're talking live events. I've made Orange Cassidy. We gave each other the lazy thumbs up he always does. AEW, but still. I mean, that's still pretty cool, nonetheless. He's a pretty big name, if I recall correctly. Like I've heard of him. You know, I don't watch AEW, but I've heard of him. Dang, AJ's head's already been busted open.
Dismantling the arm in the corner. Gotta hurt. That arm's
One of the bigger AEW names, yeah. He wasn't AEW. Okay.
Face first into the middle turnbuckle. Up the turnbuckles. What's he gonna do?
Yeah, I still don't know who that guy is. Carnage. Again, I'm not into like AEW like that. So I would. Oh my gosh, leg drop on the outside of the ring from AJ.
He's in his clutches.
Wish he'd go to WWE. WWE is way too stacked right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like they are way too free. They need a fourth show at this point. They're so stacked. Like no wonder they have to have 2-night PLEs.
Holy cow! What outrageous athleticism! Pop-up hurricanrana.
Nice counter.
Back and forth, looking for the advantage here.
He fought strong at least one time. I'm not either. I just see TikToks here and there of it. Yeah, I don't even have TikTok. TikToks. I don't have TikToks. Orange Cassidy on SmackDown to help the Netflix era would be great. Come on. SmackDown's still recovering. Recovering from what? I mean, I think SmackDown's still doing well numbers-wise. Raw has had a 38% decrease in viewership since going to Netflix. Holy crap, Afro kick from AJ Wolf going for the pin here. Oh my gosh, and Dustin with a kick out barely. Also, if I recall correctly, SmackDown's actually doing better than Raw. Orange is an unserious wrestler, and I'm not a fan of him. Are you not a fan because he's unserious? Shook hands, and... Okay, hold on a second. And I can honestly say The Miz is a great guy. After the event, Miz was getting into his car, and Gar tried to stop me from speaking to him, and Miz told the guy to back off, and I spoke with him for a few and shook his hand. That's freaking cool. I feel like The Miz would be like a really cool guy. Like he's been like such a consistent wrestler in WWE despite everything that's happened. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I feel like most wrestlers are pretty cool as is. I mean, you can kind of tell who's cool. You also heard he's a dick. Orange Cassidy. Oh my gosh, big stomp coming in from AJ here. Dustin rolling, or trying to roll outside the ring. Doesn't actually. A lot of the tap talent going to Raw. SmackDown's doing fine, but not how they were pre-Netflix. They're getting back there. Oh, I mean, I've been seeing reports saying differently, but again, I'm not exactly like up to date on anything except when I go and watch like highlights or see some whatever they post on Twitter. So that's it. Oh snap. Dustin's gonna try to make AJ tap out here. Does he do it though? The sharpshooters and tap. AJ just kicked out or tapped out. AJ just, who the freak is this? Who the frick is this? Okay. Well, that's freaking weird.
Enthusiasm and energy right now. But what's going to happen when the excitement wears off and he comes to realize he's in a fight against someone looking?
We have, after this match, we have our main events, our co-main event, which is Carnage versus Supreme Knight, which that should be fun. And then we have the Crimson Hour versus the Pumkpin patch in a trio tornado tag team match to end off the Revolution Season 3 shows. All right, Great Pumpkin, nice double axe handle. Okay, nice punch, or I said punch, but he kicked. I can't even think. All right, Spooner in control here. Nice suplex as well. It's the middle rope into a cutter as well. Okay, nice counter from the Great Pumpkin. And the Great Pumpkin with another counter, throwing Spooner over the top rope. Comes in with a nice right hook. And another right hook. Goes for a third, but Spooner sees it coming. All right, Spooner's throwing the Great Pumpkin into the ropes, lifting him up into a power bomb. Okay, we're getting some good back and forth here between these guys. Oh Oh, a surprise fruit roll-up coming in from Spooner here. Hits a 1, but the Great Pumpkin with a kick out.
Showing his determination there with that kick out.
Oh, man. Nice takedown. All right, Great Pumpkin in control again. Throws Spooner into the ropes. Goes down under. Doesn't jump. Oh my gosh. He flipped him over his back. And now Spooner, with a nice little stunner counter, hits the top rope into a giant forearm. All right, this is some really good back and forth here. This is a really good match. Oh, quick sister Abigail coming in from the Great Pumpkin, going for the pin here. And Spooner with a kick out.
He's determined to keep this matchup going.
All right, so the men roll outside of the ring. Spooner's going to have to be cautious here.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Okay, okay. Great Pumpkin just lifting him up. He's doing it again. Lifting him up just to hit him back down. I wonder if in 2K25 they fix it so you can use the announce table more. Or at all. Oh, big spear from Spooner. Because I noticed like the announce table is almost never used. The AI never uses it. Oh my gosh, big elbow drop from Spooner. Sorry I haven't been chatting. I was playing games with my niece. Hey, you're all good, dude. No worries. What games were you guys playing? All right, Spooner putting them into a submission here. Is the Great Pumpkin gonna tap out? No, Spooner lets him go. Trust me, I can practice and practice at tracing and drawing and never get good. They had us practicing for that stuff for as long as I was in art class and still can't do it right. That's fair. I mean, like I said, everyone's got their strengths and weaknesses, so it's no big deal. But if you have a decent picture of it, I'm sure someone in the Discord would be able to trace it for you. Ooh, nice kick out from Spoon here. Bluey? They have a Bluey game? What the frick was that? Ooh, and a big elbow coming in from the Great Pumpkin. All right, Great Pumpkin going off the top turnbuckle here. What's he got in store from Spooner? Spooner's getting back up on his feet. Great Pumpkin hits a double axe handle. Well, this is it. Spooner's about to get hit with something nasty. He's going for a mandible claw. He's going for the mandible claw. And he's going for the pin. This might be it from Spoon here. 1, 2, and oh, a kick out right before 3. Spooner is alive somehow. This is nuts. There we go. Spooner, big clothesline. Oh, snap. Spooner with a big takedown as well. Or spinebuster, I'm sorry. Oh, snap. And a surprise fruit roll-up coming in from the Great Pumpkin. Hits a 1, 2. And Spooner kicks out of it. Oh my gosh. How is he able to kick out of this, dude? I don't know how Spooner's alive. The Great Pumpkin is just beating him, but Spooner is somehow able to get the upper hand. Somehow, the Great Pumpkin with counters, though. Oh my gosh. The back and forth here is nuts. Oh, Spooner's getting fired up here. Big punch. And now dragging his arm onto the rope as well. Okay, hit him with a nice knee. I didn't know what else was happening there. All right, Spooner's doing the mandible claw. He's stealing the Great Pumpkin's move, and he's going for the pin. But the Great Pumpkin hit a rope break, unbelievable. And the Great Pumpkin with a nice counter here.
Isolating their opponent's arm.
Dog, this is a pretty good match. There's a spider on the ceiling above me. Oh, another mandible claw from the Great Pumpkin. He's trying to make him tap out. And Spooner is knocked out, unfortunately, by the Great Pumpkin. All right, Carnage is going for a shake, a handshake, you know, of sports. Oh, and a sucker punch from Carnage. clearly disrespecting Supreme Knight here. Well, at least the rival action worked this time. Yeah, Carnage does not respect Supreme Knight whatsoever, so that does not surprise me that he hits him with a sucker punch. And already going for a submission this early on in the match. And there we go, those knees getting Supreme Knight out of the hold there. Oh, big forearm from Supreme Knight as well. Dang, I know, right? Disrespect. Ooh, big boot from Supreme Knight as well. Ooh, nice forearm too. All right, Supreme Knight doing a pretty good job here at the start of this match, despite getting sucker punched and having the advantage go in the hands of Carnage here. All right, Carnage bouncing off the rope. Supreme Knight just freaking B-word slapped him. Freaking slapped the crap out of him. All right, Carnage crawling to his feet, using the ropes as an assist. Oh, and a counter from Carnage, finally getting the upper hand here. Going from the top, oh, okay. Top rope crossbody, I believe, and somehow barely connects it. Okay, big clothesline coming in from Supreme Knight, going over the top rope and connects. All right, Supreme Knight showing tons of life here. Somehow connected that elbow. I thought Supreme Knight was going to miss that elbow. Okay, big forearm as well. Supreme Knight clearly not happy about how the tag team match went last week and is here to get some retribution just before his Mania match against Carnage tomorrow. Oh my gosh. All right, they need to get in the ring, please. All right, Carnage is rolled inside there. Supreme Knight going to meet him as well. Oh, no, he's going to go on the top rope without hesitation. Hits an elbow. And going for the pin. Don't tell me this is a squash. 1, 2, and a kick out from Carnage. All right. Carnage back up on his feet, able to get a quick punch. Now going with a big combo here with punch and kicks alike. Okay, Carnage quickly getting the upper hand here in this match. Supreme Knight clearly having a little tough time. As I say that, it comes over the counter, seeing the combo coming a mile away. Oh my gosh, and a spine buster from Supreme Knight, lining something up here. Carnage is in trouble. He needs to dodge this, and he counters instead. Oh, Supreme Knight counters his counter and hits him with a boot to the face.
He's reminding his competition that they'll only ever be second best.
All right, Carnage, here we go, sweeping the leg, taking Supreme Knight down to the ground. Supreme Knight thrown into the ropes, and Carnage meeting it with a Kinshasa, going for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out from Supreme Knight. This is a extremely fast-paced match. I was not expecting this. There is like no hesitation between these guys. Holy crap, shooting star press from Carnage, going for the pin, and Supreme Knight kicks out again. Hey, I think you had that move in your list there, Carnage. Speaking of, we were just talking about that move earlier.
Look at this, going right after the left arm. Gotta hurt.
All right, Carnage is in control here. Supreme Knight not looking too great. Carnage, what's he got in store? Big drop kick to the corner. Oh, Supreme Knight, I'm sorry. With the no sell, hits him with a forearm to bust Carnage's head open. That flip though, yo, that flip was nasty, sucker. Go PCX, go. I know, Carnage. Oh my gosh, is that a flying headbutt? Carnage is looking rough already, has his head busted open. Meanwhile, Supreme Knight doing his best to keep the upper hand, as Carnage is always pulling out something new in his deck here. Oh my gosh, and a giant choke slam from the ground, going for the pin, hits the 2 count, but Carnage still kicks out at 3. All right, Carnage comes in, sweeping the leg of Supreme Knight once more, hits him with a nice counter. All right, double knees once more from Carnage as well. Might as well break the ribs of Supreme Knight while he's at it. All right, Supreme Knight back up on his feet. Carnage comes in with his nice kick combo here. Not done just yet. Holy frick, what is this? What was that? I think Supreme Knight's unconscious. Well, if he wasn't before, he's about to be again. Carnage is here to end it with a forearm to the back of the head. And now he's going to try to... Oh, he's not even going for the pin. He's going to do more damage onto Supreme Knight. And from the bottom rope, hits a senton. All right, now Carnage is going to finish this one more move, and it's all over for Supreme Knight. Just kidding, Supreme Knight with a counter. Supreme Knight with a kick to the gut. What's he got in store for Carnage here? Lifting him up just to take him down. Trying to put a submission, but didn't realize Carnage's legs hit the rope. So Carnage got lucky there, getting the rope break. Supreme Knight, without any hesitation, continues the onslaught. Now is on the top rope once again. Oh no, he's telling Carnage to get up. I think he's going to do another flying head, but a man of that size should not be doing it. He hits a leg drop. I'm sorry, heel kick. And another from the ground choke slam onto Carnage, going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Despite getting sucker punched by Project Carnage, Supreme Knight was able to get the win. Is this the sign that Carnage is going to lose tomorrow at Mania? All right, it's a trios tornado tag. Oh my gosh, the Reaper going against Rehydrate. Poetic, isn't it? The Great Pumpkin against Project Carnage, who just took a L to Supreme Knight literally in the previous match. So I'm sure he's got a lot of animosity to dish out here. And Tony Tornado going against Dabz. How are you? I'm doing all right. Doing all right. A little sleepy because I messed up my sleep schedule, but you know, doing all right. Wrapping up the stream and the show here with the final match of the night as we build up our Mania, or build up to our Mania, which is tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Time. So we're going to be ending our season here tomorrow. But how you doing? What you been up to? How'd you find us over in this side of the galaxy? That really is poetic that Rehydrate and Reaper are targeting each other. That's what I'm saying. And look, Rehydrate going to pin Reaper. Is he going to be able to get it, though? Tony comes in with the save. Oh, snap. Reaper with the surprise fruit roll up onto Rehydrate. Doesn't get a 1. It's a really good back and forth command between all of these guys. Tony and Reaper tag teaming Dabz here. Carnage is just staying focused on the Great Pumpkin. Now Rehydrate's back in the game here. Everybody's got their own opponents so far. I was bored wanting to join an efed. Well, that's fair. We're currently, like I said, wrapping up this season, so you'd have to wait until if we do a season 4, which I'm still debating on. But if so, I mean, yeah, we got rules that you can follow and, you know, definitely submit a character then. But you've been in the efed scene for a while. Oh yeah, definitely hop in the Discord if you want to catch up with any and all announcements for sure. Thank you, Gwen. Our Reaper going up against Rehydrate once more here. This time on the offensive. Dabz is getting the crap beat out of him, though. Kind of feel bad for him. Carnage is thrown right onto the ropes. Half and half. How long you been in the efed scene? How about that? Ooh, Carnage now on the offensive aggressively. Basically like 1v2ing the Great Pumpkin and Dabz right now. Ooh, dang. All right, Crimson Hour essentially unanimously in control of the match here as they each are taking the upper hand on their respective opponents. We are now friends. Look at you, Gwen, over here making new friends. Oh, the Great Pumpkin was able to kick out at 2 on the Reaper here. Reaper countering the Great Pumpkin. Meanwhile, Rehydrate countering Tony. I can't tell if, yeah, Rehydrate's going after the Reaper. I knew it. I make all the friends. Hey, you keep doing that. You make all the friends, girl. You make all them friends. All right, looks like we're going to be taking the battle outside of the ring. The Reaper suicide diving, or getting suicide dived by Rehydrate here. Carnage is just 2v1, like 1v2ing these guys. Oh, hey, girl. Hey, come on up. Sorry, the cat's up. I know you want to come up here. There she is. Look, say hi. There she is, guys. Go say hi to the camera. Alright, well, she's here now. Saw this cat here, too. Alright, I was messing what was going on. Reaper looking unconscious here. Tony going against the Reaper. Ooh, I'm sorry, not the Reaper. Rehydrate. Okay, Dabz going against Tony here. The Reaper against the Great Pumpkin. Rehydrate. A little bit of a sticky situation there. I want to say hi to everybody. Look at Kitty. All right. Good heavens. So much hair. She has so much hair on her. I need to, like, figure out how to get her a bath without, like... I'm just gonna use the lint roller. I use the lint roller and it works pretty well. Dude, nice kick out from Dabz here. Okay, I don't know what Rehydrate was doing there, but he hit a double axe handle onto Casper there. Dude, the Pats are getting like double and triple teamed here, and the Great Pumpkin with a kick out. And now the Reaper going for a pin onto Rehydrate, and Rehydrate with a kick out. Ooh, Dabz coming to the DDT onto Carnage here. The Reaper going after Dabz. Tony going after the Great Pumpkin. Now Reaper going after Rehydrate again. Goodness sakes. Crimson Hour just doing a fantastic job in this match here. Oh, wow. All right, Dabz getting countered. Tony lifting up the Great Pumpkin. Carnage going after Rehydrate. Oh, my gosh. Carnage with a shooting star going for the pin. That's probably it. No, Rehydrate with the kick out. Dabz just counters the Reaper and Tony. That's freaking nuts. All right, these boys are doing all they can to stay alive in this match. Reaper nuts to face onto Dabz here. All right, Rehydrate rolls outside of the ring. Smart decision. Tony on the top turnbuckle, though. Then drops right back down to get the Great Pumpkin. Yeah, this is probably it for the Pumpkin patch here. They're not looking too good. Oh, the Great Pumpkin with a counter onto Tony. Carnage just like... He just wants them hands. Oh my gosh, pop-up cutter coming in from the Reaper here. Inverted DDT from Tony. Great Pumpkin trying his best to fight off this 2v1 on the inside of the ring. All right, now everybody's outside, or will be in a second. Man, Carnage is feeling himself here. Oh my gosh, a flying stunner from Carnage. Didn't see that coming. All right, Rehydrate on the offensive now. So is Dabz and the Great Pumpkin as the Pumpkin patch turned the tides in their favor. All right, Tony is thrown into the ring. So is the Reaper, or tries to. Tony missing whatever move he was going for. Rehydrate kicking the crap out of Reaper there. And the Great Pumpkin getting countered by Carnage. Dabz still on the offensive onto Tony here. Oh my gosh, the Great Pumpkin not looking good. Oh, this might be it. Carnage might be able to get the pin and the win for Crimson Hour here. And he does.